Hello and welcome to Video Jug. We're going to take you through the essentials for understanding Pilates, one of the 21st century's most popular exercise methods, which changes the way you look and feel from the inside out. In this video, we will break down the key points you need to know before taking up Pilates. Essential number 1. What is Pilates? You may be curious about Pilates and interested in giving it a try, but always ask yourself the same question. What exactly is it? Despite the fact that it has become enormously popular the world over, many people, when asked what it is, still answer, it's a kind of yoga, right? Wrong. So, Pilates is a mind-body exercise method that was created by a man named Joseph Pilates in the early 1900s. The method has evolutionized over the years, but the original principles still apply. It is great for lengthening and strengthening muscles, and for improving posture, coordination, and flexibility. It is also a key exercise method for those recovering from injuries. Pilates is suitable for a wide range of people, from the older generation looking for a more passive but equally as effective workout, to top athletes, golfers, horse riders, gymnasts, and dancers. Essential number 2. Types of Pilates. There are 2 types of Pilates available on the market. First, you have mat work, which consists of a series of exercises all to be performed on the floor, and which we cover here in Video Jug. In many cases, these are divided into levels to distinguish between the basic, intermediate, and advanced exercises. The second type are machine-based classes. The machines function using springs to create resistance and provide a very effective tool for non-weight-bearing, though challenging exercises. These classes are especially beneficial if you are recovering from an injury or accident or suffer from osteoporosis. Essential number 3. Breathing. In Pilates, the breathing technique is specific and different from those used in yoga or singing. It helps the flow of oxygen to the muscles, preventing unnecessary tension, and aids with concentration and in providing a strong abdominal support. During Pilates exercises, you are encouraged to breathe deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth, in long, controlled breaths. To achieve the feel of this breathing method, wrap a towel or exercise band around your rib cage, just below the breast. Feel how your rib cage opens like a Spanish fan, and pull your belly button to the spine while you're breathing. Imagine a smile painted on your stomach to keep it broad and flat. Essential number 4. Developing core strength. One of the main points of focus in Pilates is to develop a solid core strength. Your core is formed by the muscles deep within the abdominals and back, attaching to the spine or pelvis. Some of these muscles include the transversus abdominis, the muscles of the pelvic floor, and the obliques, just to name a few. These muscles are key in stabilizing the torso, leaving us free to do a wide range of movement without hurting or injuring ourselves. To begin working on this, let's focus on connecting the abdominals. Lie down somewhere comfortable and gently pick one foot, then the other, off the floor to a tabletop position. Have your back flat on the floor. Inhale, and as you exhale, think of pulling the stomach in and back towards the spine. You should imagine a wrapping sensation from one side of your waist to the other, as if you were doing upper wrap over top. While practicing Pilates exercises, aim for this sensation every time you breathe out, and with practice, also when you breathe in, making it constant throughout the exercises. Your core strength will improve as you continue with practicing Pilates. The stronger your core strength, the more you'll be able to do. This even applies to everyday life. Essential number 5. Positioning of the pelvis. In Pilates, the position of the pelvis is a major focus. If you correctly stabilize this zone of the body throughout exercising, you put less strain on the lower back and exercises generally become easier. The first position is neutral, which is generally adopted in the exercises with the legs down. To find this, lie down and bend your knees up. Now tip your pelvis towards and away from you through the full range of movement. Neutral can be found more or less in the centre of this range. You will have a small curve in your lower back and the pelvis should be straight. A good thing to imagine is balancing a saucer on the lower abdomen. If it lies flat, you found the right position. The second position is a flattened lower back, which is named differently throughout the Pilates world. This is generally adopted for exercises with the legs in the air. To find this position, start in neutral, then gently tip the pelvis towards you to flatten the lower back into the floor. Don't squeeze your backside or thighs to do so. Tip: if you feel pressure in the lower back while performing exercises, it's advisable to use the second option. Essential number 6. Upper body alignment. This can be broken down into 3 things: positioning of the neck, positioning and stabilization of the scapula or shoulder blades, and rib cage placement. In Pilates, a natural neckline is encouraged to avoid straining the neck. While performing exercises, avoid sticking your chin upwards or jamming it down. If it helps, check yourself every now and again in a mirror. If while lying down, your chin naturally protrudes upwards, use a small support under your head to align the neck correctly. Tip: if you do require a support, remove it during any exercises that need you to rest weight on the upper half of the body, such as this one. The ideal to create good posture and heighten the range of movement in the shoulders is to guide them to being flat on the back. Again, while performing exercises involving the arms or upper back, think of drawing the shoulder blades down the back, but avoid pinching them together. Finally, rib cage placement is essential for developing the core strength mentioned earlier. We want to avoid letting the ribs pop out while performing exercises, as this makes it difficult to develop core strength and also creates tension in the chest. When going through your exercises, particularly in those which require you putting your arms over your head, concentrate on keeping the rib cage down. Use your breath to help you. Really let the breath out so that it's easier to relax the rib cage. And there you have it, the essentials for understanding Pilates. Now that you're more prepared to start practicing, why not try out our exercise-based videos here on VideoJug?